Hey, what's up everybody? My name's Tobias, and in today's video, I'm going to be comparing the Maono PD200X and the Maono PD400X. These are both USB and XLR dynamic microphones, which is really cool. That means that you can either connect the microphones directly to your computer via the included USB cable, or you can use an XLR cable to connect them to an audio interface, a mixer, whatever you want. And if we take a look at the Amazon pages really quick, we'll see that the PD200X goes for $79.99, and sometimes it looks like it is on sale, while the PD400X goes for $149.99. So we're talking about a pretty significant price difference here of about $70, and the PD400X being almost double the price of the PD200X. And in case you'd like to know which microphone I'm using at any given time, like right now I'm using the PD400X with the USB cable, I'll go ahead and put the name of the microphone that I'm using in the corner of the screen so you'll always know. And in this video, I'll be talking about the similarities and differences between the two microphones. Then I'll do several different audio tests so we can see how the microphones sound next to each other. And in the end, I'll give you guys my final thoughts and help you figure out which microphone might be best for you. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the PD200X. Alright guys, and as you can see, just like that, now I'm using the PD200X, and let's go ahead and talk about some of the similarities between these two microphones. So first of all, like I said earlier, these are both dynamic microphones, meaning that if you are running these with the XLR cable, you don't need to worry about phantom power, and also, like I said earlier, they are both USB and XLR microphones. Also, both of these microphones can attach to any standard mic stand, including boom arm stands like the one that I'm using right now. This is actually a Maono boom arm stand that I got in another Maono microphone kit, but they do also sell these on the Maono website. I believe they go for around $30. Another thing is that the physical appearance of the microphones is very similar as well. The bodies of the microphones are both made out of metal. They both have wind muffs. They both have mute buttons. They both have headphone jacks on the microphones for direct monitoring, and they are both compatible with the Maono Link software, which is a software that you can download for free from the Maono website, and you can control a whole bunch of different things using the Maono Link software. And I'll go ahead and put a link to the download page for the Maono Link software in case you are planning on getting one of these microphones for yourself. When it comes to the differences between these two microphones, I think the first thing that you'll notice is that the PD200X has RGB lights on it, and there's actually a button on the back of the microphone that you can press to choose different colors. Let me go ahead and show you guys that really quick. So as you can see that I'm switching through different colors. Yeah, the PD400X does not have any RGB lights on it. Another difference is that the PD200X actually has this shock mount type thing on it, while the PD400X does not. However, the PD400X does come with a little desk stand in case you don't have a mic stand. It comes with one, and it's a little desk stand, so you can place this thing on your desk when you're using it. The PD400X also has a 3-in-1 digital knob, while the PD200X only has a 2-in-1 digital knob. On the PD200X, with the knob, you can control both the mic gain and the headphone volume, which you can also do that on the PD400X, except the PD400X offers a third option, which allows you to monitor your mix between like what you're hearing from your computer and what you're hearing from the microphone itself. The PD400X also includes an XLR cable, while the PD200X does not, and there's actually a switch on the back of the PD400X that allows you to select different EQ settings. It has the flat EQ, a low cut, and a mid boost, and also a setting which is both mid boost and low cut. When we compare the frequency responses of both of these microphones, we'll actually notice that the frequency responses look very similar. However, it does look like the PD400X has a couple higher peaks in the higher frequencies than the PD200X. So in my opinion, those are pretty much the main similarities and differences between these two microphones. Next, I want to go ahead and do several different audio tests, and for these audio tests, I'm actually going to go ahead and switch over to an XLR cable and run the microphones through my audio interface, which is the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stop talking for a few seconds, and let's try to take a listen to the noise floor. And right now I'm talking and tapping on my computer's keyboard at the same time, and the keyboard is directly behind the PD400X. And right now I'm tapping on my computer's keyboard while talking at the same time. And right now I'm whispering into the PD400X from about 1 inch away. And right now I'm whispering into the PD200X from about 1 inch away. And right now I'm talking into the PD400X from about 5 feet away. And right now I'm talking into the PD200X from about 5 feet away. And right now I'm going to go ahead and turn the gain on my audio interface all the way up. And now I'm going to go ahead and turn it back down. Okay. And right now I'm just going to go ahead and turn the gain on my audio interface up all the way. And now back down. Alright guys, so I went back and I listened to all the audio that I just recorded, and I'm ready to share my final thoughts and maybe help you guys figure out which microphone would be best for you. So first off, it was pretty difficult for me to figure out which microphone I preferred the sound of, but I do think that I prefer the sound of the PD400X. But having said that, they are both great sounding microphones. In my opinion, you can't go wrong with either one. But I do believe there were a few times where I felt like the PD400X was a little bit brighter sounding than the PD200X, although I did really like the sound of the PD200X as well. When it comes to the price difference, I do think that the price difference does make sense to me. I mean, the build quality of the PD400X just seems much more heavy duty than the PD200X. Even although the bodies of both microphones are both metal, I just felt like the PD400X was just more sturdy and more rugged, I guess. I mean, even if we take the wind muff off of the PD400X, I mean, I just feel like that looks like very strong, whereas if we were to take the wind muff off of the PD200X, yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's strong as well, but I just feel like the build quality of the PD400X, I just feel like the build quality is really good. Now, as for other things to take into consideration, if you are on a tighter budget, by all means, I think the PD200X is a great microphone. Another thing that I think is an important thing to point out about the PD200X is that it does have that RGB light, and I think the RGB light thing is kind of really popular right now. So if you're someone who has your microphone on stream with you, and it's in frame while you're using it, you might want a microphone that is a bit more visually appealing than the PD400X. I mean, the RGB lights on this thing look awesome. So I hope that helps make your decision between which microphone would be better for you. And that's going to be just about it for this video, guys. Once again, I will have the Amazon links for both of these microphones down in the description below in case you would like to check those out. If you did like this video or if it helped you out, I'd really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. If you'd like to see more videos by me in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also that bell notifications button, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace!